the Dr. Hill. Dr. Hill, are you there?
Yes, Kelly, thank you so much for the invite and a great job on that presentation, by the way. 28 months. And already I have over 300, well, I have 371 business partners exactly, and over 1,600 customers. And it's all because of the training and the support that we get right here with this Rockstar team. So, Kelly, I'm going to hand it back to you. Amazing job. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, that's all I've got. I'm going to pass it on to our amazing top RVP, Michael Eric, to continue the call. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, fired up to be here, guys. Let's give it back to Kelly. Let's give it back to Kelly. First time speaking. I know you didn't know that, but the first time speaking on this, on a 1 through 8, just coming in here, blazing the trail. Listen, when I did the 1 through 8, I needed help. I tripped in the middle. Like, I had to, HARS, help me, right? So, congratulations, Kelly. That is the beginning of your stage at ACN, all the way to Senior Vice President. I can see it already. So, appreciate every single one of you guys. Appreciate all the testimonials. Appreciate everything that's happening here. Let's give it back to a Saturday morning. No place I'd rather be than be right here on a Saturday morning, taking our business to the next level, sharpening our axes, text the people that are not here, because remember, you got to habit is a 30-day commitment, so you got to just keep texting and letting them know. You know, people on my team are like, you just told me that. Oh, okay. You just keep telling them to come to training. Training will sharpen in the axe. We'll get them to go where they want to go, because we're looking for independent business owners. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Michael Eric. Nobody special. Real estate agent, New York and Florida. And what I'm right now, I'm in upstate New York. What I realized, every time I sold a home, I never got paid again. And I started looking for other ways of making money, and the real estate brokers showed me this business. Got excited, partnered up with the company. Today, lots of customers, 6,500 plus customers, about 1,400 business partners, and growing every single day. And we are just getting started. You can put that in the chat. We're just getting started. So let me go ahead and let's put this down here. And let me go to customer acquisition, because listen, customer acquisition is a big part of the business. It's a major part of the business. If you don't have customers, guess what? We're not building a business, okay? So you got to know how to get customers. So let's start making money today. You agree? Let's say making money today. Today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next Tuesday. I just talked to somebody just recently. He's like, can we talk next Tuesday, the 20th? Why don't we just wait to Easter? Right? So he's like, yeah, you know what? I can come on. So he's on today. I'm excited. Let's start making money today. Think like a business owner. When I first joined this business, Harsh told me I needed to train myself by becoming my own customer. So that's what I did. I listened to my coach. He said, Mike, become your own customer, because you want to train yourself, because I want you to know how to put this customer in. I want you to know all the secrets and how to do it. I don't want you to trip in front of somebody, and it related to me with real estate, because I always practiced the paperwork, and I didn't want to do all that in front of the customer because I was nervous, right? So you want to train yourself. Don't you agree that you want to train yourself, become your own customer? This is the biggest secret right here that I can tell you, that if we see that you go out and get your own customer, you will believe in the services, period. Now, what do I mean by that? It builds belief by becoming your own customer. I got this security system one time. It had all the cameras in the house, and I was dating somebody at the time, and she's like, I don't use those cameras. I want nothing to do with that. I don't even know why you're getting it, And then I went to a Christmas party. And everybody at work's like, at her job, is telling me, my God, your dog is beautiful, a little Chihuahua. I'm like, how do you know about my dog? They're like, oh, we check it out on the cameras all the time. Oh, okay. So here she's telling me she's not using the cameras, but here she is using the cameras, right? So it builds belief. Get paid on your own services. I was paying ADT for 30 years. And Harsh looked at me and said, get rid of the blue sign. I was like, well, listen, I'm in a contract. I don't care what you got to do. It doesn't matter. We're in business now. We're selling alarms, and we need to get paid on that. And you need to cut out the blue sign. I was like, okay. So I did what my coach told me. Today I get paid on 450 security systems, all because I just listened to my coach. And then customer qualified. If you don't know these 2 letters, this will be the most important 2 letters in your alphabet. You will have alphabet cereal with CQ. You will talk about it every day. This will be your 2 letters that you will wake up in the morning and you'll be talking, you'll be singing CQ, CQ, CQ. Who am I going to help? Right? Customer qualified. Now, you got to be CQ first, because then you're going to produce a lot of, but if you can't produce any, if you don't know how to do one. Do you agree? So, you want to put yourself in position to make money in the marketing plan. That's all that is. It unlocks the comp plan, so now you can make money. And the most important part is that if you get a Jeff and Kelly that come in your business, that came in here and blazed the trail for everybody else to follow, you want to be able to collect on those bonuses. Don't you agree? Or a Dr. Hill, right? Lysandra Dr. Hill, who's up at midnight, who's up 7 o'clock in the morning, sending me texts and telling me who's CQ, who's not, what are we doing, how we're getting it done. So guess what? Right there. Won't miss any bonuses because you're CQ. There's people that are breaking down lists. I get a list from Dr. Hill every night, and it shows me who's not CQ. And I know that you're not going to get any bonuses, you're not going to make any money, so we have to make a phone call, and we have to help you get that done. So you don't want to miss any bonuses, because you will come back and say, I'm not making any money. We found out somebody wasn't making any money yesterday, and it was because of a bank account. That's all it is. Okay, so understand, don't miss any bonuses. Now, what is customer qualified, guys? What is customer qualified? Customer qualified is very simple. It puts you in position to make money. 5 services and 10 points. I'll say it again. 5 services and 10 points. Now, I went out and got 3, and Harsh is like, you need 5. I say, we do more and we do above and we do beyond because we are HPU sharks. I was like, okay, I do what my coach tells me. Now, you have qualified for your first direct deposit. I'll say it again, because this is the check that I got that I said, this business is going to write me a lot more checks. When I sell real estate, I sell a house, I put a lot of time into that. Somebody I was dating at one time broke down all the hours that I was working in real estate and all the hours that she put into work, and she was making more money than I was. It was embarrassing. So first direct deposit of $200. This will take you to the top. If you don't have this check for $200, it's not going to take you anywhere. You're not going to believe. Somebody's going to tell you this isn't going to work. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? I didn't get my check yet. So we as leaders to really focus on for you to get that check. And if you don't have that check, I had a problem this morning, and guess what? It's fixed. I'm going to handle it. Okay? Now it puts you in position to make money in the marketing plan as you build a team. See right there, it says build a team. That's the most important part. If you're going to go out and build a team here, which you're going to learn in a second, in a couple minutes, about building a team from a powerful individual, I need you to realize that you need to get that check, you need to get that belief up and get it going. Now, monthly personal customer bonuses. 5 services in 2 months, 5 services in 10 points, $200. 8 services in 16 points, $400. 11 services in 22 points, $600. And every additional 3 will get you 6 points. Now, the word unlimited is not here, but I'm going to tell you what it is. Unlimited. I love that word. Unlimited income. Unlimited, anything. I love the word unlimited. I don't like to be, put in a cage. I will come out. Okay? Now, all comp plan details and everything you want to know about the Friday Night Leadership will be on Friday Night Leadership. What's Friday Night Leadership to the new people? It's where 200 people plus, write that down, 200 people plus on a call on a Friday night, top leaders that make a lot of money in the business, okay? And it's because they're servant leaders, they're there every Friday, they make no excuses, and this is the secret, guys. They have their cameras on. These are the ones that really want to take it to the next level because they're getting all the information that they need, but there's a problem. You cannot show up on Friday Night Leadership if you're not CQ. So let's get that done so you can move to the next level. I got some people this morning like texting me, hey, listen, I got to get on Friday Night Leadership. I can't do this anymore. I said, well, then get CQ. Okay? And I'll help you do it. You're not alone here. That's the other thing. You're not alone here. You have people on the call here that are waiting for your phone call. Trust me. Just text them and say, Michael Eric, Regional Vice President, said to call you. I need to move my business forward. Right, Albert? Congratulations, Albert. Now, let's talk about this right here. You find residential and so right here. I need you to take a picture of this right here. This is what I did. I took a picture of this and I kept it in my photo album. When somebody asked me a point, I said, you know what? I'm not really sure. Now, I showed them how easy it was. They don't need to memorize all this stuff. You will memorize over a period of time. Okay? These services are very powerful services. And what I want to do is I want you to make sure that you use your own website, because you will not get paid if you use somebody else's website. It's a little secret. All right? Travel, 2 to 3 points monthly, 5 to 8 points on the annual. The electric, 1 to 2 points. There's people that travel around the USA for this service. If you have it in your hometown, please get it. I was working with somebody last night. They're like, I'm not really sure. You're in Philadelphia. Let's get the gas, let's get the electric, and let's move forward. Right? Healthcare, 2 to 6 points. Healthcare is very powerful. I'm going to go over that in a second. Wireless with 1 to 10 points. With flash, we just had an explosion in an update where we're going to have an operator to help you out. So this service right here, if you're ignoring this service is a powerful service, and it's a really great service, okay? And Vivid Home Security, I'm just going to tell you straight out, right to the point, and I'm not going to go into it. That service right there, because Harsh Patel told me to get rid of that service, that blue sign, and put in the orange sign, and I sold my house, and I took the service and I put it in my mother's house. About 2 weeks ago, it saved my mother's life. At 1 o'clock in the morning when she was sleeping and the house was on fire. So don't tell me you don't need Vivid Security, because I will make you buy it, plain and simple. You'll be crying in your own tears when I tell you my story. Okay? Now, internet, television, payment processing, and ID seal is very powerful. So call to action is to right there. 1 Impact, 1 Energy, 1 Truvi, 1 Vivid, and 1 ID seal. But guys, I want to bring up an individual that's, blazing the trail in the impact world, our impact training, right? Impact training. And I want to just bring up Money May. Okay, Money May has a quick testimonial on what's going on. Money May, regional director, on her way to regional vice president. Money May, the calls are yours.
Thank you, Michael Eric. I love your training on customers so far. Guys, isn't he doing an awesome job? Thank you for inviting me to speak just really quickly, because one thing that I was nervous about when I took a look at this 1.5 years ago as a business owner was, does impact work? Yeah, it sounds great in theory, but what if I need to go to the hospital or the doctor? How can I actually use this? Does anyone feel that way by show of hands? Anyone yeah, this sounds great, but I want to make sure it works. I know we have some people in healthcare and business, and obviously you want to do what's right for your community, right? So I have a couple of my personal bills I was able to dig up. Can everyone see that? Thumbs up if you guys can see. Okay, so that's me, obviously, Maylee and Costa, that's me. And here is a visit I had to go to the, I forget what it's called, a stomach doctor or something. I was having some issues with my stomach, and I was grateful that I was able to choose the provider of my choice, because we are open network. And so you can see they wanted to charge me $245, and Impact actually negotiated for me and repriced it, saved me $108.90. So all I had to come out of pocket, you guys can see here at the bottom, was $136.10. Right? Hey, that's not huge, but I'd rather pay $136 over $245. You guys get me? Okay, so that was one of the, this was actually earlier this year. Now here's another bill that I got, okay? So same situation, I had to go in for other tests, and you can see that they wanted to charge me $440, and Impact went in and repriced it, saved me $286.14, so all I had to come out of pocket was $153.86. Who would rather pay $153.86 for the same thing? Me too, guys. And so I love that. I mean, I'm very numbers driven. I needed to see the evidence that it actually worked, right? And I was doing some calculations. On average, that's about 65, upwards of 86% savings, like this one right here. So this is a shout out to my husband. I didn't tell him I was going to share this. Felipe, thank you for letting me share this in advance, right? But here is some lab results. We get 1 free physical a year, so he took advantage of that. But you can see that the blood work they had done for him would have originally cost $996.45. Now, write this down. We get $150 towards routine lab work per year. And so when they saved him $859.17, it ended up being free. You guys see that right there? I'm sold, right? say less. Let's go, right, guys? So I'm gonna get myself out of the way. Thank you, Michael, Eric, for allowing me to share that, and I hope you guys see how valuable impact is.
Isn't that powerful, guys? Saving money, choosing your own doctors, living wherever you want, and just blazing the trail. So, Money May, thank you for your testimonial and being, showing those bills. That really is powerful. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up my customer training, and then we're gonna bring on a superstar. All right. So now let's talk about this. If you're in an energy state, Zoom promo. Okay, Zoom Energy is the electric company that we're with. If you have 6 homes, $200. If you're gas, just see if you notice on the top it says gas only, California, Georgia, Indiana. Then you got electric only. But I don't know what you do, but I focus on dual commodity. So you might want to take a picture of that right there. Illinois, Maryland, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Those are the ones that you really want to focus on. You can get 2 services in one house, just in electric and gas, okay? And then they're going to pay you an extra bonus. And we don't know how long this bonus is going to be on. This is a monthly bonus. So this could be gone at the end of the month, all right? Now, free energy. I love that they have free energy. You can go out and get 12 energy customers, gas and electric. Yours is free. I love it when they say free. And I had a free electric for a very long time. Now, impact customers, let's just break it down very quickly. You get 50 impacts, $500. If you have 50 impacts and the average customer is paying $500 a month, that's a $200 monthly residual. $2,000 monthly residual. That's not a yearly. That's a monthly residual coming back to you for just signing up 50. Who wants 50 impact customers? Well, guess what? You're about to learn real quick, okay? So the wholeness credit and health, this is very exciting. We have a thing here where what's going to happen is you're going to go out and you're going to go to the gym that you've always been going to. You're going to go get the vitamins that you've been purchasing. So we're just helping you out because I know you guys all want to be healthy and you want it, so they're going to give you $100 off your naturopathic doctors, your gym membership, your direct primary, so that's that. So, any type of vitamins or anything like that, if you're staying healthy and you're spending some money on it, take the $100 and take it off the deductible. So instead of paying $2,500, you're paying $1,200 less, okay, for the year, okay, for the rest of the year, all right? It's part of your PRA. PRA is primary responsibility amount, which is also known as the deductible. Now, the goal for today's call for me is I want you to focus on, it's very simple. Take a circle, put it in a piece of paper. I'm talking to the new people here, okay? This is the secret right here. Focus on this. 5 services as quickly as possible. Get them out of your own home. Get them from mom. Get them from dad. Get them from the sister. Get them from the brother. Get them from whoever you want. The close people to you. The ones that are going to, and the ones that say no to you. Right? Now what happens is you're going to get a $200 check and then you're going to go out and you're going to introduce this to other people and you're going to let your upline do the business for you. Who loves that part? That your upline is going to help you do the meeting. It's going to do the presentation. And then when you go regional coordinator, regional director, you'll be on your own, right? You want to create your own story. When that happens, you're going to get a $500 check when you have 30 points, 15 downline. Now, you want to create your own story because you're going to make a $700 check when this happens in 30 days. If you're wondering why people are calling you when you're brand new, this is why right here. Okay, so if you're not on the training, please let everybody know, the people on your training, the reason why they're calling you because you're on a tick-tock, it's ticking. And it's a 30-day window. After 30 days, this is off the charts. This is done. So that's why we want you to have your own story so you can talk about it forever. I can't tell you how many times I listen to people like, I got this check, I got that check, and then sometimes I hear I didn't get no check. Well, that's because you didn't follow the system, and we want to help you. So your leaders are there to support this right here, and they talk about it all the time, which is 5 get 5. Put that in the chat. 5 get 5 as soon as possible. Now, I'm going to talk about building a team. I'm going to bring up an individual that, guys, I need you to strap your seatbelt in. It's Saturday morning. It's 80 people on the call. We started the call with 80 people, and we still have 80 people on the call. You know why? Because they want to hear this individual speaking. Okay, she went regional vice president in 1 year. She didn't listen to nobody. She didn't look left. She didn't look right. She said, I'm going regional vice president. Put that in the chat. I'm going. Carl, I see you down there. Put that in the chat. I'm going regional vice president as fast as possible. And that's what she did. And you know how she did it? She listened to her coach. And then she was so good, she got another coach. And then she got another coach. And then she got another coach. And then she started, people from ACN headquarters was like, hey, I want to coach you. Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing this? Now she's speaking on the calls. Now she's speaking on the big stage. I watched it happen, and I know you did too. So the guys have been here for a while. So Amy and Javette, I can't wait for you to see a regional vice president, Nellie Nakui, take this business to the next level. Building a team, guys. This is where you're going to explode in your business. Pay attention and take notes. Nellie, the calls are yours. Thank you for allowing me to speak on the call.
Michael Eric, guys. Blow up the chat. What an incredible job he did. And wow, what nice words. But he did an incredible job teaching us how to get in a position to get paid. That CQ, you guys don't want to forget that. Incredible job. Thank you so much. Leading from the front. Ton of respect.